Hey guys, Eric here from 7 Circle Hobbies, and today I'm going to bring you the second part in my village series. I hope you enjoy, and let's get to it. Pre-global capitalism, the central lifeblood of a town was its market square, where people gathered to trade goods and sell their services. My goal in today's video is not to lecture you about ancient medieval Europe or other countries, but to show you how to build a little marketplace for your D&D for adventure hooks. Now, I'm the world's worst drawer, but I like to sketch out a little plan of what I'm trying to make before I do it. So essentially, the first stall is a couple of rectangles glued together next to a triangle to keep it upright. So follow along with these plans and look back to the structure, and this should help you out. Once you have your first rectangle put together, you're going to be gluing what's essentially an upside down U onto that. I've marked out the X's on the little picture there to kind of show you, and you can reference back to this figure here to see what I am gluing and where. Finally, the bottom of the stand will be essentially a triangle, and then on top of that you will have a leg going up towards the opposite corner of the roof here. The drawing will make sense in a second once you can see it and put it together with the actual model that has been built. The materials you'll need are some circular shapes, some tacky glue, skinny sticks, your regular popsicle sticks, and these awesome little barrels I found at Hobby Lobby. I will put the link in the description to find them. To make the tables and other structures, all you need is some skinny sticks as well as some of the barrels to make sure you have a level place to place the tabletop on. Use a thumbtack or other device to dig into the grain of the wood to give it an authentic feel of wood grain. You could use a screwdriver, doesn't really matter as long as you're weathering the wood here and showing that it does have some actual grain, like a chopped piece of wood would. I used the old white tea, cut it to shape, and then I'm going to soak it in some Eileen's tacky glue and water solution in the next slide to get it to fit. While it's still wet, I fit it to the frame, and then I trim with a pair of sharp scissors. Here I was trying to be a little lazy and use some 1-inch masking tape, and it was just way too thick. I ended up having to change it to a much smaller diameter to look good. So this is made with bamboo skewers, and I really do not recommend this technique. The hot glue was fiddly, kind of took forever to almost kind of get square, and it just ended up not looking great, but I pressed through just for the sake of the demo, just to show you sometimes you have to commit to a project and see it to the end. I ended up making these triangles with a little bit more time with the flat sticks, and this one turned out a lot better than the other. I also found this Jenga pile at the dollar store and realized I could make some great tables out of this just by gluing a couple ends together and then using the skinny sticks to make the wood grain. For $1, you can make a ton of really great cheap terrain with this stuff. Another thing you can make with some pretty easy ingredients is a cart. This particular cart I'm showing you is from WizKids. It was about $3.95 USD, but if you wanted to make one out of your own, you could do so pretty easy with some basic ingredients, and I'm going to show you that now. So I took some of my extra molds from my dungeon series video. I'll link at the top here. took some bits out of my bits box, extra weapons, shields that I wasn't going to use, and various other things to really make sure that the marketplace was set. You could use whatever you want to fill out these stalls. I'm sure if you've been collecting for a while, you have all kinds of bits that you haven't used for your soldiers and different armies. This is the place to turn it into a marketplace. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like it, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time with part 3.